Hello there, Virgo. Welcome to Dragon Tale Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for September 2020. Tarot and astrology. We're going to get into all of your goodies and see what's coming up because this is a power-packed month ahead. Thank you so much first for joining me today. I'm always so grateful to have you here. A big welcome out there to all my new and returning subscribers, and as well a huge happy birthday to all my Virgos, whether you've already had your birthday or it is coming up in the near future. I am so happy to give you those birthday wishes, and I wish for a wonderful new year ahead for you guys. Want to give a big shout out to all members of Ramblin' Mike's Tarot. I was blessed to be requested by Mike to do a reading for him last week, and he is a wonderful soul, just a true great guy. He's been a wonderful friend to my channel, and I'm just so happy to welcome some of his subscribers to my channel as well. So thank you so much for being here, if that is what brought you here. And also a big shout out to friends of Black Rose Tarot of Christina. She is a wonderful reader. She made the decision, it was a tough decision, but she did delete her channel a few weeks ago, guys. She will be back. She is doing okay. But she had some difficulties and drama and just people not being nice to her, a lot of harassment that does go on YouTube. I definitely can attest that that stuff does go on, unfortunately. So she is regrouping. She will be back. She is an amazing person. She's a wonderful friend as well to the Dragon and to the Dragon channel. So I can't wait to see, what she comes up with next. But let's go ahead and dig on in, Virgo. Let's see what's going on with you. It is your time of the year with the sun moving through your sign. First, a few quick notes before I get started with any reading, that this is general. It's not going to resonate with every Virgo out there. So please take what makes sense and leave the rest behind. This is mostly going to correspond with Virgo sun, moon, Venus, and rising signs, and all Virgo cross watchers are welcome to join us as well. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, would like information about any of the card decks that I use, or would like to make a donation to the channel, all those links and info are down below in the description box. And if you have not yet already done so, do reach out, hit that subscribe button, turn it red, and join the Dragon family, and also give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and let me know you enjoy the content here. So Virgo, let's talk about your astrology for just a few minutes. We've got lots of action going on this month. I've made many notes on this here chart. So this is a very strong month for you ahead, because it is your month. It is your energy, but we have so much coming up. We have a big full moon in Pisces starting our month. We have a rare Mars retrograde that begins on September 9th and will be going until November 14th. So do be aware of that. It is going to require a lot of patience, not just from you, but from everyone, Virgo. We are getting some really good motion, though, at the end of the month. Saturn is going direct on the 29th, and in the middle of the month, Jupiter is also going direct. So those are both in Capricorn. Capricorn is a fellow earth sign to you, Virgo, so this is going to be very positive for you as well. A lot of good stuff coming up. So let's go ahead and get into your cards. There's so much going on planetarily that I'm sure we will start talking about it as we do the card reading. So let's see what we have for our Virgos. Spirit, angels, divine ancestors, helpers, healers, please be with our sun, moon, Venus in Virgo. Please protect their energy throughout this session and bring through clear, accurate messages for them for September 2020. Wow. Ooh, Virgo, I like this for you. Community is your key word for this month of September. Virgo, you very much are a sign of community because you are, among many things, you represent organized work, service to humanity, helping others, healing others, making it a better place for everybody. So coming together with your community, coming together with other people that help you in that goal, And notice the butterflies. So the transformation is also in here. The change, the cycle, the renewal, the rebirth. You know, you may be coming into a group, a new group this month. That could be part of your energy and part of your path, you know, where you come together with a new group or a new collective that really helps you to further those goals of healing and helping others. So let's get into a major arcana card for you. Let's see what your personal energy will be like, what you are embodying for this month of September. Oh, yeah. So we've got the Hierophant, which is another earthy sign. This is Taurus energy. So Virgo, very, very positive for you as well. This is definitely about getting in touch with the divine, committing to a divine path, committing to yourself. It's really walking that sacred mystery path. It really is. It's about the keys to the unseen, the keys to the divine, really turning into that wisdom, going within and getting the messages that you need. So you may be committing to your community. You may be committing to yourself spiritually. You may be making a commitment to someone else in a romantic way. But whatever it is, this month is a month of spiritual commitment and focus and grounding. So let's get into your gemstones and chakras. Let's see what crystal is best for you to work with this month and what chakra is coming up to be healed. I like it. So Virgo, we've got the citrine. The citrine is one of my favorites. I always have one sitting right here on my desk. Very beautiful golden yellow color. It's a stone of the solar plexus. It's very much about building positive energy, optimism, you know, reinforcing your self-worth and self-esteem, abundance and creativity. So if you're trying to manifest something, citrine is always a wonderful stone to use. Very, very positive. Very nice. You could listen to some sound therapy. I'm a big fan of sound therapy. I do sound therapy with tuning forks, and been doing that for many years. Go onto YouTube, check it out. Get a solar plexus sound therapy file to listen to. It will really, really boost your mood, boost your energy. So let's get into a spirit animal card for you from the Druid Oracle. Let's see which animal spirit is coming forward to assist you this month. Oh, wow. Virgo, what a powerful month. Look at this. You've got the salmon, and the salmon is considered in many Celtic legends and lore the oldest of all beings, right? The oldest. It has the wisdom, the salmon of knowledge, the salmon of wisdom. Beautiful, beautiful energy. There's a lot you can read about the salmon in Celtic lore. So to me, this is a month of wisdom. It's learning, it's knowledge, understanding. You combine that with that Hierophant. To me, this is an incredibly spiritual month where you're really growing in that spiritual sense, in that divine sense. You're having a lot of understanding coming through. And if you feel that you need to take a little time out to just sort of let it catch up to you, some of my Virgos out there, you might be going through ascension symptoms. You might be going through, you know, getting a lot of downloads spiritually in your dreams, etc. So just take some time for yourself, because that's a lot. That's a lot coming your way, but it's very divinely guided. So let's move Mr. Dragon over here. We're going to dig into your tarot. I will be using the Arcanum Tarot for your spread today, and clarifying with the Modern Witch Tarot. So let's see what Spirit has for you, Virgo. We're going to do a full Celtic cross and see everything that comes out. Oh, yeah, check this out. Oh my goodness. Okay. Very nice. All right, Virgo. So this center card doesn't surprise me because I know my Virgos, and I know that you're ruled by Mercury, and Mercury's been in your sign. It's going to move to Libra on Saturday the 5th of September, but right now it is in your sign. Your center card, the Nine of Swords. I know that my Virgos go through a lot of anxieties, worries, fears, overthinking, being very critical of yourselves. So that's why, like, that citrine is very important. It's very important to direct your energy in a more positive direction, to focus it more on, you know, self-affirmation and reaffirming yourself and confidence, and building yourself up rather than tearing yourself down. Because with this Nine of Swords, you may be worrying excessively, having a lot of anxiety, having a lot of doubt, second-guessing yourself, not believing in yourself, being very, very critical of yourself and your actions. Some of this for you could be an indecision feeling too, right here with the Two of Swords with Libra energy. You may be really agonizing over a decision or something that you need to do, something that you need to, you know, decide upon, because this is that Libra. It can be that indecision. Sometimes we don't really want to see it. We're like, oh, I don't want to deal with this. And we're protecting our heart around it because we really don't want to get hurt. But when you put it off, it's hurting more, right? Because it's just, you're just thinking it. And the Swords energy is air energy. So it's all about the mind. It's all about the thoughts. It's about thinking something too much, right? And the more that you overthink it, the harder it gets to make the decision. So there's a big need to let go of the excessive worry. In the immediate past, we do have the Ten of Pentacles, so you're actually coming from a pretty strong place. You know, and it could be that for some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, I'm feeling like, you know, maybe you had this really good job or something felt very stable, and now it isn't. For some reason, something has changed, something has shifted. Now you've got to make all these decisions and you're really worried about it. Obviously, that's not going to be for all Virgos, but I am feeling that for some of you there. Yeah, because there's some kind of movement around this. You've definitely, though, not been in a bad place. This is that Ten of Pentacles crossed by the Chariot. The Chariot is the Cancer card. We just got, you know, let's see, the time of Cancer, that was back in like late June and most of July. So this could have been happening, you know, back in that period of time as well. But really not a bad couple of cards. These are very, very strong. But right now what I see is that you're very worried about something. So I'm not sure if it's to do with that or if it's something completely separate right now. But for some of you, I do feel it is that. It is, you know, I had things really felt like they were going good. They were going in a good direction. Now it's not, and I don't know what to do about it. That's the feeling I have there. Going into the immediate future, though, we do have that Six of Swords. So you really are on that trajectory, on that path of moving away from the difficulty, moving away from the conflict, moving away from the things that have made you feel so upset. You know, the Six of Swords is very positive to me always, because it says that you've made the decision to raise yourself to the higher vibration, to leave behind the difficulties, the conflicts, the worried thoughts, and the fears. And look at that. Oh, Virgo. Yeah, I mean, to me, this is like you're making a decision to leave this behind, because there's that Nine of Swords again. This has come up twice now. So lots of anxiety, lots of worried, you know, sleepless nights for many of my Virgos. But I really do feel that you're making this decision. Even if it takes, like, you might feel like 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. It might feel like that for a little while here. But you are moving forward. It's like you keep making that decision to get back in that boat and keep going to the more peaceful place in spite of all the fears, doubts, and difficulties. On the subconscious, what you're focused on, we do have that King of Swords. And we know the King of Swords is an air energy yet again. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So this to me is like you're very focused on this. Could be an Aquarius, very strong Aquarius energy with the King of Swords. But to me, it's really very much about overthinking, if you take it in the negative light, because normally the King of Swords is a very, you know, logical, very good strategist, knows how to make good plans, knows how to use his mind in the best way. He's kind of sharp. He can be kind of, you know, cold and, you know, cool seeming. But it's really because he just wants to make the right decision. He doesn't want to play around or get into any unnecessary drama. So let's see what we've got coming up on top of this guy. Yeah, Ace of Swords. So Virgo, the nice thing about this is a victory card, right? The Ace of Swords is really the hand of the divine coming in there and clearing away the confusion. Bringing a clearness of conscience, bringing a clarity of vision, giving you success over difficulties. So I see this as actually quite a positive alignment because we've got a lot of swords. This is a lot of air energy coming up into this reading. So you're definitely more up in the mind, up in the mental body, absolutely. But you're very focused on clarity, making good decisions going forward. I would absolutely call on Archangel Michael looking at all these cards, because with the Ace of Swords, I always feel Archangel Michael's presence. And this is about success. You are focused on getting through these worries. You don't want to stay in this worried energy forever. Crowning the spread message from Spirit, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. This is earthy energy. So your own energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, stable, balanced. She's very in tune with the rhythms of life, right? With the rhythms of the earth and where things flow and go naturally. So to me, that's you standing in your power. And that is Spirit reminding you, Virgo, to not give up, to not be afraid, to not let worry overwhelm you, because you're a lot stronger than you think. And of course, I love her little bunny rabbit right there. It's a sign of good luck, sign of abundance, sign of good things to come always with the little bunny. So let's get a clarifier, please, for the Queen of Pentacles. And look at that, 10 of Pentacles. So Virgo, oh, you've got 10 of Pentacles both in your past position and crowning the spread. So to me, this is really Spirit saying you might be feeling a little down right now. You might be going through a lot of worries, anxieties, fears, self-doubt. But remember, Virgo, you are strong. You are grounded. You know how to create stability. You're a loyal friend. All of these very, very positive attributes coming through. So let's get some advice for you. Nice card. So suggested approach, trust in Spirit, Virgo, trust in the flow, trust in the divine timing. There's that Ace of Cups, hand of the divine coming through and saying, don't worry, we are here. We have your back. Spirit really does have your back with that card. And I know, see, that's your opposite energy, Virgo. That's like super Pisces energy. We even have the little fishies swimming around the bottom of the cup. But that's your balance. That's your polarity. So pull into a little bit of that other side of yourself, because the Pisces energy says, trust in the divine. Trust that what's meant to be yours will always be yours. It will always find a way back to you. Don't worry so much about the decisions that you're making, Virgo. Don't beat yourself up, and keep making the decision to go forward to that more peaceful place of existence. Look at that. We have the Sun card coming out on top of the Ace of Cups. So Virgo, look at that beautiful solar blessing that you're getting. The Sun is the most positive card of the tarot, and so whenever that comes up in any reading, I see this as very positive indeed. And when it's in your suggested approach along with the Ace of Cups, it's really telling you, keep your chin up. Don't give up. Don't give in to depression. Don't give in to melancholy. Don't give in to beating up yourself. Do whatever you can to keep focused in a positive way, because I'm telling you, if you do that, the outcome is so much better. Your own energy is coming up in what you need to know. So the Magician is your own energy. It's Mercury ruled, so it's Gemini Virgo energy. This is bringing all of your gifts to the table, as we see the sword, the wand, the cup, the pentacle, all of your energy, your emotions, your passion, your resources, all of that's coming up. And he's crowned by the infinity. So to me, this is saying you need to know that you have the power to recreate. You have the power to bring to birth anything that you want. And it really is about you believing so much in yourself. As cheesy as that might sound, believing in yourself right now is very, very key. Yeah, because you're sick of this feeling left out. You're sick of this feeling like no matter what I do, I just can't access the inner circle. No matter what I do, I feel like I give so much love and I don't get what I want back. Virgo, it's time to try something different. A different approach. If one door is closed, don't stay out there in the cold. Go around the side. Find that door that is open, because I promise you it is. Spirit's not going to leave you out in the cold. So here on the hopes and fears, we have temperance. You know that this is a balancing act. You know that you're working through some difficult times, and you're really hoping that it's going to work out in the end, but the fear is that it won't, right? That's that Sagittarius energy. So it's about learning. It's about going forward. It's about integration. Anything that's been difficult, you know, integrating that into the process. Virgo many times is very focused on things being perfect or being just so. Temperance says, look, even the imperfections will make you stronger, Virgo. So don't worry about that. Don't worry if you made mistakes. Don't worry if it didn't go according to your exact plan, because this is all part of the divine order. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Again, going with the flow, going with your emotional and divine trust. The Queen of Cups is Scorpio energy, so she really does, you know, have that deep, deep well of emotion. And that's what you're feeling. You're really feeling these processes very, very strongly. And sometimes it's a little hard to express it. Sometimes it's a little hard to be like, yeah, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm going through. But that's what's happening. On the outcome here, we do have the Seven of Pentacles. So Virgo, my advice with this, be patient, give it time. Don't push the river. This does take a little bit of waiting game here, because look at that, you know, the seeds are planted, they're growing, but you cannot push it faster than it grows. We can't make that tree grow quicker than it's going to. We can't make the fruit appear on the vine or on the tree quicker than it will. So there really is a waiting game here. Like I said, Mars being in retrograde the next couple months, we really do have to learn patience. We have to learn timing, and we have to learn divine timing and waiting on spirit and loving ourselves and taking good care of ourselves while we're waiting for spirit to move and act in our life. Yeah, 10 of Wands coming up on top of that 7 of Pentacles. So to me, yet again, all about the burdensome cycle ending. But it takes this patience. It takes that fortitude, one day at a time. And before you know it, Virgo, if you do that work, you're going to look up and everything's going to be ready to go. You're going to be like, wow, 2 of Cups is here. So absolutely, for some of you, this is about a relationship, soulmate kind of connection, spiritual connection, and we do have that 5 of Swords on the bottom of the Modern Witch. So some of you are trying to make that decision. Should I fight for this or should I walk away? That is definitely what some of you are going through. But just remember, you had the 10 of Pentacles twice on this. So this is very, very strong for you. This is your own energy. And you also had that 9 of Swords twice. So it's about working through the worries, working through the fears. And for some of you, you know, you might really have that kind of dark night of the soul where you really confront yourself and you really confront those deep fears, and it's like, and you overcome them. That's what that's about, you know. That 9 of Swords is many times, it's like the way out is through. And so by embracing those fears or doubts and saying, you know what, that's just what I'm having. It's what's part of my journey right now. And it's like, that's what kind of overcomes it, Virgo. That's what helps you get through it. Not avoiding it, but going through it, facing it head on with a lot of courage. So let's get you a affirmation card from the Keepers of the Light Oracle. See which guide or ascended master or angel is coming up around you. Love this. Mary Magdalene, the teacher awakens. Oh, beautiful card too. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. So, oh, this is that divine energy, that divine feminine teaching and wisdom, and going forward in the face of difficulty. Let's see what else there's a little book that comes with it. So I'm going to see what else it has to say about her. They have some nice notes in this book about each one of the cards. So let's see what's Mary Magdalene's. Okay. So we don't have a full picture of who Mary of Magdala actually was, but we do know from spiritual texts that she was a great visionary and teacher with clairvoyant abilities, because she was able to see angels and the soul of her twin flame master Jesus after he'd passed away. She also had the ability to shake up crowds of people to bring their hearts and minds back to the highest good. Yeah, it's kind of a rebellious energy in many ways. She helps those light workers who feel restricted by opinions of others to step up and speak the truth. So facing the truth is important right now for you, Virgo. Learning what you're going through and teaching others that are going through it as well. So keep that chin up, Virgo. There's some beautiful stuff in here. Believe in yourself. It is the truth right now. So hope you have a wonderful September. I'll see you soon. Take care.